Is swearing evil? Hey guys, this is Andy with Mindset Matters More. And if you recall, last week we were talking about swearing and how it's important for me to be authentic as possible. And so, yes, I swear. Yes, I use the F bomb, I use the S bomb, I say a whole bunch of shit that, will turn people off. And inevitably, whenever I start talking about something, I will always get like a little God shot, like a little message from God that comes up that will give me maybe a different way to look at things, or it will be on the same topic and maybe either validate what I said or invalidate what I said. But as I don't know if you guys know this, but like I've been looking into Kabbalah, and in it, just immediately after I had talked about it, one of the lessons was talking about evil speech. And evil speech is defined as like ways that we bring negativity into the world. And they were talking about, you guessed it, swearing. And I thought it was so funny because they were saying, oh, like, yes, you might make your statement more powerful. You might make the message more powerful, but because you're bringing in this very charged word into it, it's gonna burn out and the message will die sooner. And I never thought of it like that. But inevitably, whenever I hear messages like that, whenever I hear something, I have to determine whether or not that's true for me. And so this is what I've come up with. So I believe that yes, okay, I can see the point of view of Kabbalah where it says, like, I'm using this highly charged word, and whenever you're using highly charged emotion, yes, it's going to fade out quickly. However, it's bringing the message to somebody who could possibly share it in a way that is more aligned with keeping the message out there. So yeah, it might burn out, but it'll stick with somebody enough for them to change just a little piece of them. Like, I'm not looking to change people immediately. I want people to start to open their mind to investigate things on their own and find their own path. I'm not looking to be your guru. I'm not looking to be your spiritual guide. I'm here to give you guys information. I'm here to give you guys a point of view that maybe you hadn't thought of. Things that I've seen, just my own little personal journal here, if you will, and giving you guys the insight into my own brain and how things are operating in that craziness, right? But if you take the message and you put it into context and you put it into your life and it gives you the opportunity to shift and change, to me it's worth it. To me it's worth it because the message, if you just keep the swear, like, I don't know, to me it's like the swear just isn't that important. It's just not that deep. I feel like we have used these words to keep people in sort of a box, right? Oh, you can't say that word. And so what might seem highly charged to somebody might seem normal to another person. Like, whenever I talk to people who are from Boston, like, they use the F bomb like every other fucking word, right? Like, I just did it myself because that's just part of the vernacular. Now, if you go down south, swearing is a little bit more uncouth and it's more jarring and it brings up more. So, you just got to think about, okay, who is your audience? Who is it that is listening? And I guess they might have a point if I'm trying to reach a wider audience. Like, should I be swearing? Should I be trying to reach those people down south? Should I be trying to reach people in other countries where swearing isn't, so um so used? But you know this is my fucking podcast. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think that, and I probably asked this in the last one, but do you think that swearing is dimming the message? Do you think that I should censor myself more? And let me be very clear, I'm not telling you to tell me what to do because I'm still gonna swear. But do you think that my message would reach more people if I didn't swear? Do you think that my message would land harder if I didn't swear? For me, like, I guess it's possible, but at the same time, this is me. At the same time, I gotta bring you authentic me. I gotta bring you to this place where I believe that my words will impact the right person at the right time when they need it. Not because I swore, not because I didn't swear, but because the message that's there, it's gonna land for somebody when they fucking need it. So that's what I'm thinking. But I just thought it was funny how all of a sudden I'm talking about it, and then the next lesson had to do with swearing. It's like every single time, it's like I try to talk about something that I believe, and then the world is like, well, hey, have you considered this? And, I've been doing this Kabbalah research, and it's not necessarily that I believe every single thing that is on there. I do, however, see the value in it, and I do, however, see like how it can help people in certain lights. Yet, what I am going to say is that, when we try to restrict too much, when we try to like just live in this pious, holy, like spiritual path, like it doesn't have to look a certain way. And I know this was the basis of the last podcast, but this like brought up a lot in me because, you know, I have always prided myself on being somebody who, you know, um, shows up and is a good person. But then all of a sudden it's like, well, you can be a never better person if you change every single thing about you. It's really hard to swallow that. It's really hard to swallow the fact that God doesn't see me as perfect. That, in my imperfection, that I am somehow causing harm. In my imperfection, I'm somehow not living a way that is in alignment with what I want. Like that's really hard because I try to be as aligned as possible. Like I think about what alignment means to me. And, it's just if I were to write a book that didn't have swears in it, that was like not. Oh, actually, I did write a book with no swears in it. So maybe I should shut the fuck up about that. But like if I had a podcast that didn't have swears in it, because like that's how I just talk. That's just how I normally talk. Like to me, that would feel jarring. That would feel not normal. But maybe not normal is what I need to do in order to change my life, right? So there's a lot to unpack with this new information. And maybe I stop swearing, maybe I don't. But what I do know is that for now, my language will stay the same because I think that it's serving me well. It's just a piece of who I am. And yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know, okay? Love you guys. Bye.